Sorry, didn't turn the mic on. There we go. Now you're good to go.
There we go. Now you can hear me. Hello. Bit of a new face on this screen.
I know, how exciting.
Very exciting. Definitely don't quite look like you. So
no, that's all right. Listen, it's an improvement. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
I don't know how to turn my face on, but we'll figure this out.
Figure everything else out.
Yeah, that's it. I thought it'd be a bit better set up than this.
All part of the fun.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like there's so much Pokemon stuff happening at the moment anyway.
Yeah, that's it. We'll figure it out.
I was watching... I'm not like super into like playing the card game despite it being a game. But the like international championships were in Melbourne the other day, and it was...
We were so busy on Saturday.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell's going on? And I actually was like, hey, why are you all here? And someone was like, oh yeah, no, this is some crazy thing is on. And I'm like, oh wow, like literally there are so many people here.
Yeah, I was like expecting like card game, sure, and then I found out that they also had like the championships for like Pokemon Go.
Yeah, they
like,
do it.
Scarlet and Violet. I was like, I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh geez, wow, that's me. I've just taken over the screen. Oh no, I'm meant to be
there
up here.
Go.
There we go.
Full screen.
Yeah, there it is.
Back
I'm stealing back the spotlight. They do them at the same time, which I would think is a weird like kind of mix to have on, but no.
Yeah. I was going to go watch, but it turned out the really exciting part was on Friday. I think that was when like the Masters card championships were.
All the people who could take days off to go see the Pokemon show and so that's when like the adults were all playing.
Yes.
I see how it is. Which realistically is what we're here for.
I mean, that's who we are.
Yeah. And like so many of them are so crazy. It's like, oh yeah, I'm playing this Pokemon. And I'm like, I used that in the game and they were terrible. How did you manage to do that? And they're like, oh, listen, man, it's just this, and this.
Yeah, it was like the same, because I watched some on Saturday and I don't know a whole lot about them, but I was like, I'm just going to watch and like maybe I'll absorb some of it. And it was like the same two decks. It was like Lugia versus someone else. It was always like, which one of the two are they going to play? I was like, I definitely know this one.
That's crazy that so many people just play the exact same deck.
Yeah, I think like the deck may have been slightly different, but there's like the like hero
the meta.
Pokemon.
Yeah. There are several thousand Pokemon now. Oh. Like you'd think there'd be more than one, but no.
No, I keep thinking it'd be like super fun to get into it. I downloaded the TCG Live app the other day.
Is that the new one?
Yeah,
because they used to do the codes thing, and then they now don't apparently. Like there's no more codes.
Wait, there's no more codes?
Like people are worried that they're going to take away the codes.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know. It'd be very disappointing.
I have such a big collection
on the TCGO thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like the physical cards.
Oh, yeah.
Because I never did the online game. I was like, I'll save them all up and I'll do it all at once.
One day. That'd be good stream content. Just here, I am here opening 10,000 live packs.
Just upload.
You'd have to make the noise yourself, because
pretend digital. That I'm opening the booster pack.
Absolutely. Well, today we have 2 breaks on. One break on and then some personals for you to get into. We've reduced our Crown Zenith packs to $6.95 a pack, just for the Heather show today.
There you go. It's not the Pokemon show, it's the Heather show.
The Heather show. Yeah, listen, you could be opening anything and we'd have people tuning in. So,
thank you.
So get around that, buy yourself some personals. It looks like our Facebook ban is affecting everything at the moment, which is upsetting. But we'll get there in the end.
I still can't quite believe that happened. It seems so strange.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I'm paying the price for it as well. It's not just like a fun little thing. It's ruining my life.
Yeah.
But, it happens.
That's just where like the Twitch and YouTube supremacy.
Yeah, definitely.
The battle of the streaming platforms.
100%. Yeah, no, I'm it's very, very upsetting. But, we'll get through it. So yeah, chuck through a personal. We have the $6.95 a pack for the Pokemon Crown Zenith, which is an incredible deal. So make sure you get around that. And yeah, other than that, we've just been learning how streaming works.
Yes.
And then when I realized I have to teach it, I'm like, I know nothing about this.
Why do I feel like I've been streaming by myself for so long that I still come in and I'm like, what's a camera?
Yeah, that's it. Listen, you're going to have to tell me how this microphone works, otherwise I got no idea.
No, I just turn my computer on these days and click start stream, and then after I change the camera, I'm like, oh, my microphone isn't working. Oh, the game isn't working. Oh, my overlay is screwed.
Yeah, oh no, the sounds don't work the same anymore. Great. No, it's streaming. What a fun world to be in.
Oh no, I have to pretend that I heard that sound alert that I forgot to enable.
Bailey accidentally activated an alert the other day. He's like, a few people went to check out your stream post the other show the other day.
Yeah.
And Bailey just clicked something and he activated a sound alert and he felt like a weirdo, which he is, but you know.
I mean, it's all part of the fun. I had Christmas alerts on accidentally throughout January. So every so often there would be a cat singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
You're just celebrating Greek Orthodox Christmas, which is, a couple of weeks later.
Yes, absolutely. There was definitely the intention there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just real inclusive Christmas hours.
Absolutely. Year long Christmas. We've got this.
All right, Bailey's chucked through a pack, so we'll come back to this screen.
Mm-hmm.
We can get rid of that for now. Why am I going again? Oh, there I am. Much smaller this time, jumping on. So he's got a Crown Zenith pack, which I believe you have just up there.
Perfect.
This one's for Bailey.
See if I can actually open these on camera. Oh, yes. There we go.
There we go. Easy.
That's good. It's probably how it starts, and then it's not going to be like that again.
Yes, pack trick.
Here we go.
Look at that.
Oh, I love a scrulp.
Yes.
What ditto?
How far away from the focus are we? There we go. That's better. Nailed it.
Finding the sweet spot.
Yeah. There we go. Reverse hollow ditto. And so you just write Bailey's name on it there.
Yeah.
Make
sure I spell it right.
Listen, everyone here knows him, so there are 5 left in our Pokemon break today. 3 full boxes. I got a manicure today, pre-show.
Yep.
Stanley's.
Oh yeah, this lovely, definitely cracked nail polish.
All right, Steven Stanford is up next. He's got 2 packs.
Amazing.
Really, really good value on these packs, by the way.
There we go. I thought that was going to be the one I'm not going to be able to open. We'll get there.
Trust me, they'll get there. As someone who does this every day of my life, there are still packs I get to that I'm like, okay, I'm never going to be able to open this pack.
Ooh. Full art Latias.
I love those cards.
So pretty. I love when they're in the real world. It's so cool.
No, you can definitely tell. Oh, I guess we can get that off. And one more.
This is the one. There we go.
Listen, one in every 100 will just get you, and you're like, okay, the Pokemon company's out to get me.
Yeah, it's a vendetta against just me.
Yeah.
Reverse Hile Oddish and Greedent V.
Let him go.
I swear, every time I see that card, I think that they're Easter eggs, but they're not.
Are they not? I actually would have just assumed that they are. They're just big berries.
Berries or fruits or nuts or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But every time I see it, I swear.
I mean, that makes sense. I don't know why I would think it would be Easter eggs. All right. So that was for Steven. How did the Valentine stream go?
It went very well. I feel like, yet again, I was like, I'm going to do this. And I did find dinner. I did not make dinner. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I made chocolate-coated strawberries, which I thought was a really great idea for that's a dessert.
Valentine's-y.
And then everyone just got really angry because I had chocolate-coated strawberries and they didn't.
You've done yourself in there.
Yes, so apparently I've realized that eating on stream is fun until you have something better than chat.
Yeah, that's it. And then
chat
everyone's
gets
just
really
jealous.
So that is always fun. We love when chat hates you.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, that it'll happen here as well.
It's always part of the fun. It's like we get to open the cards and they're at home.
Yeah, that's
How
it.
dare. Not like they could buy the cards. Not at all.
Yeah, just buy the cards. Buy yourself some packs. Get around it. Yeah, we have now I don't know how to use like Windows V or something. It's like some sort of
Yeah, Windows V should bring up. Yeah.
the little thing. Well, that's the Pokemon break.
I learnt that 15 minutes ago.
Oh, really? Oh, did James tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows all those sort of things.
Yes.
Like he's very quick with the old the like knowing all these little shortcut things, and it's like, you know, stuff you. How am
all
I?
the handy things.
Yeah, I know. So I'm very jealous. He knows too much, actually, if you ask me.
No, that is fair. I remember very early in my uni degree, someone told me that Excel was going to be my best friend in a science degree, and I was like, oh, that is so not true.
And then turns out, actually for
yeah.
true.
I feel like it's not my best friend. It's like the friend that sticks around and you know that you need their friendship, but you kind of don't want to interact with them.
Yeah, that's it. Like, listen, you go all right, but...
Very useful, but still very infuriating.
Yes. No, I use a spreadsheet for all my holidays and stuff. Oh. And then, like, so many people have, like, they're like, oh, yeah, this connects to this, so all I need to do is change this number and everything changes. I'm just like, data go here. Like,
yeah, no, that is, I always think, I feel like when I have something that someone else has given me to do, I'm totally sorted. Yeah. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do that. This makes so much sense. And then as soon as I try to, like, initiate a spreadsheet for myself,
it's like...
just, everything doesn't work. It's like I've forgotten how to... I was going to say math, but it's not always math. I think it's just I forget how to
forget how to formula.
Yeah.
No, it's it's a very hard thing to master.
Yes.
In terms of like, oh sweet, this is how you change this. Like Ben out there, he is very good at spreadsheets. Like he has ones for card prices that automatically update when you know, if a card changes price on this website, it updates, and it's like, how do you find time to do that, for one? And how do you find time to, you know, actually get that in effect?
I believe that is Google.
Yeah. Oh,
that's whenever I don't know, I'm like, someone will have come up with a solution for this, surely.
If only, Bailey doesn't like Google, if he's still here.
That's fair.
Yeah, we got the old API error on Facebook. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure this translates to banned.
Yeah.
And then YouTube's pissed off. Oh, man. I'm making an enemy out of social media giants here. I am like 10 minutes away from pissing off Elon Musk, I think.
I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing.
Listen, I'll take one at him, but, you know, watch me go down for it. Fair.
Mind you, I feel like out of all the platforms to lose, I feel like Facebook is, like... preferable.
Yeah. No, we wouldn't want to lose YouTube, and Twitch is too much fun. So
yes, I feel like you always get some really fun people on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The John Oms of the world.
Cycling through the names.
Yeah, that's it. All right. In case you did miss a memo, we do. Oh wait, I didn't hit save on my new list. Whoopsies. Ooh. See, this is why I don't do it full time. This is why next week. Old James will be in the driver's seat with you. He'll be right. He'll learn well and truly fast. Oh boy!
There you go. I don't think I've ever opened like an entire booster box before.
This is
3 in a row.
Yeah. Listen, you'll learn pretty quickly. You'll learn to skip those cards. You know.
Yep.
Not worry about the pack trick.
Get annoyed at like specific cards for absolutely no reason at all.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I feel like, I remember the Pokemon Go set, I started getting very angry every time I saw a Numel.
Oh, yes.
That was, probably like my least favorite card.
Was that one of the Ditto ones?
It was one of the Ditto ones.
And so every time you obviously didn't get a Ditto,
I did get one Ditto. Oh, actually, no, I think I have two because I got a Numal Ditto and a Bidoof Ditto.
Oh, yes.
So the front of the Bidoof is now on my PC because I want to stick it somewhere.
Yeah, you have to keep it somewhere.
This is the closest thing.
Chris DiChiara is up next with a Crown Zenith.
Oh, that's a V-Star card.
Oh, yes.
Always good fun.
The full trip out compared to just the normal.
Oh, Hollow Energy.
And Tauros.
I feel like I've not seen one of those in the English set in a while.
Those energy things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like the secret rares and stuff now. There is one spot left. Do you have his name there?
Yes.
Oh, I turned it off. There we go. He's back. Yeah, no, it's so weird how, even like with Pokemon, you're like, man, I have not seen this card in forever.
Yeah. Feel free to keep all the reverse hello. Oh.
All right. We're now ready to go with the break.
Oh, let's go. So many boxes.
Yes, good luck. Well, not yet.
Nope. No.
Too eager.
I was too eager. It's okay. It's fine.
Listen, we'll hold you back for a second because I'm poorly prepared.
No, that is fair.
No, it's not fair. Listen, I'll have my head for this. All right, let me find that list. There it is. All right. Now let me make sure this works. This is Pokemon Break 12789. We're going to randomize the list. Oh, I've disappeared again. There we go. 1. Oh, that's good. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Top is grass. Bottom is fire. That's 5 times. Oh, wow, Jeffrey.
Oh.
Also, not for Trucity. You're up, Heather. Take it
Easy.
away.
Okay. Are we sure I can open them?
Yeah, you can go for it.
Easy.
Rough punch there from Jeffrey. I'm a bit upset.
Yeah, it's a bit of a burn there.
I'm going to just cry about that right now. I'll turn my little camera off.
There you go. That's it. You're just not coming back now.
Yeah, that's it. You've all lost me now. Good luck. Heather, I hope you know basketball.
Oh, God. Wasn't it it was the soccer names you said were the worst?
Yes, they are the hardest ones. So what are you going to do? You're going to go box by box or all open at once? That's how I do it.
I'm going to open them all at once because, I don't know, I feel like it's that sort of thing you get in a rhythm. But I definitely do like having, I guess, like each set at a time. But that's just, I don't know. I went through the other day and I was like, you know what? I'm going to sort all of my Pokemon cards into like the order of each set so I know what I have.
Yeah, it makes it easy to clear it up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I realized how many Pokemon cards I have and how like all mixed up they are.
Yes, they are. And then, like, when you do that, you reveal too many holes, and you're like, I've not done this. I've not thought this through. I have so many Pokemon cards.
Yeah, and then you think that you're all sorted, but you're actually just setting yourself up for spending more money.
Yes, that is 100% for true.
All right, I'm going to start with Astro Radiance, I think.
That's the one I've not seen, the most. I reckon I've not seen Astro Radiance for a while.
Oh, yeah. I feel like anytime I have had an Astro Radiance, I've pulled it at like the same time as like a Brilliant Stars from something.
Yeah.
Or a Solid Drifloom.
Yeah, like I feel like it was in the like combination thing for so long. Like you get a little collection box and Astro Radiance is in there.
Oh, it's always there. I swear, like, even if you didn't want them, they would still show up.
It's a pretty good set for what it's worth.
Oh, and a Magnezone.
Geez, look out, soccer names. Pokemon names are hard enough.
Apparently. The thing I'm meant to be good at.
Yeah.
Oh, I had someone pull a gold gape jaw bug the other day.
Yes.
And they were asking me, a Typhlosion, or Hisuian Typhlosion. And yeah, they were like, how much is it worth? And I
You
was
did
like,
the old check eBay sold listings.
Yes. Or, I don't know, there's a bunch of websites that I always look up as well. That kind of like, they do it for you.
Yep.
Yeah, we use... Did I pull a good card? And then the internet's like,
No, sorry, you didn't pull a better card. No.
It's pretty, but it's not worth anything.
Yeah. That's the pain, but that's why we collect.
Exactly. Because sometimes being pretty is enough.
That's it.
Ooh, Whiscash. You can make a better cricket tune noise than Blake. You'll be the better cricket cherry. Oh God, I think the only like Pokemon noise I've ever tried to make is like Pikachu, because that's a pretty standard one.
Yeah. So Kricketune, one of my favorite Pokemon.
Ooh, Kamado and Radiant Hawlucha.
Jeez, you almost forget the Radiant cards.
Yeah.
Surely they don't bring that back.
I don't know. I feel like they're changing it. They're bringing X's back, I think. I
wonder what their little like side piece will be.
Yeah. I really want to know. I just want the English like Scarlet and Violet set here right now. Yeah. I feel like I always talk about this when I talk about Pokemon, but I'm just so excited for it.
It's going to be so good.
Because I feel like they're really they're amping everything up.
They've taken some good steps.
And the Hisuian Arcanine. It's not like anything special, but it looks really cool.
Yes. I love Growlithe. Hisuian Growlithe is an amazing card.
I feel like Growlithe was one of those ones that I caught on Pokemon Go a lot.
Yes.
And then when you have to fight, is it Growlithe or Arcanine in Arceus?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to hate you, but...
I don't want to hurt you.
But I cannot get run over by you one more time. No. Another Holy Magnezone.
He's everywhere.
He is. Oh, I finally broke back into my Pokemon Go account as well.
Oh, yes.
It's always good fun. The classic, I don't remember my password, and then I don't remember my username.
That's the worst bit, when you have to remember
Temple
all of
of Sinnoh.
And then you can just stack these here.
Okay, easy.
Help you clean the sack.
Thank you.
Momentarily. Would you prefer the bin on your left side or your right side?
I don't know.
It's a hard one.
I feel like I just need to remember to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget. That's why I pay James the Snorlax.
The Snorlax. Well, that's apparently the next Squishmallow we're getting is a Snorlax.
Surely you just
Ooh, Usherwood.
they're just huge. Like how big do they make Squishmallows?
I mean, oh my God, I went into Big W the other day and I saw the 20-inch Gengar.
Oh, yes.
Which it's such a pain because it's like a $35 for the 14-inch and then it's like $98 for the 20-inch. So I've been waiting for the 14-inch to show up again. But I walk in and there's this giant Gengar. Or Galarian Zapdos V. Oh, that's so cool. It's got the trainer in the background too.
Yes, Sonia.
And Hisuian Sneasler. I feel like we're really getting all the Arceus Pokemon today.
Yeah. So, as far as I can tell, the 24-inch is the biggest Squishmallow.
24-inch?
Yeah. Looks like I'm just looking at the Costco website. They have 61 centimeter assorted ones.
Oh, actually, no, I've seen them in Costco.
Yeah. That is ridiculous.
But I think Costco has these they're like giant dinosaurs or Regigus. And I really want to buy one and like turn it into a dragon, like add wings to it.
Yeah, that's cool. When my friends and I used to be in our hoodlum era, they weren't, what was before school? Oh, pillow pets.
Oh my God, I forgot those existed.
At Kmart, they had pillow pets in just like a big metal, you know, like they do the little cages that they turn into things.
Yep.
And we all used to throw each other into the
the
pile of things, pile of pillows. Could you imagine how much better it would be with Squishmallows? You just fall.
Oh, they'd be so much better.
Yeah.
Mind you can do that because there's the big things of them. I know there's them in Target.
Oh boy. Look out, Target. Me and my friends are going to redo our hoodlum era.
Oh, Galarian Kino.
And just really hurt ourselves.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I feel like now if I did that, someone would break a neck and not be able to walk anymore.
No, you'd have to worry about Target's insurance.
Yeah, that's it.
I remember before Christmas there was, again in Target with plushies, there was this entire like shelf in the toy section that just had all of these like lined up sleeping Pikachus.
Oh, that's cute.
And I was like, I want to take them all home with me, but that would be like a sofa in and of itself.
Yeah.
Oh, Golduck and Virizion V. That is such a beautiful card.
I can't believe they keep trying with Virizion. He's in nearly every set. What are they doing? Why Virizion?
I mean, I kind of love it.
Oh.
Mind you, I like a good grass type, so
Oh, yes.
I'm a bit biased. I think just because they're also pretty. I feel like anything that looks like it could be in like nature in like our world, I'm like, this is really cool.
Yeah. It's just a deer, a grassy deer.
Yes, I mean it is.
Had people trying to do that last week during stock take, managed on their ass straight away and banned from. See, I'm not copping a ban from a Target.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Oh, full Hello Mighty Ina. Oh, that is so cool. They're eating little like Pokeball cookies.
Oh, that's cool. And the little like dog bone cookies as well.
Dog bones. Oh my God. That is so cute. And gold choice belts. Very nice. That is a nice pack. Honestly, people getting banned from like regular stores reminds me of the days of the toilet paper incidents.
What's that mean?
Over COVID.
Oh, yes. People just going crazy stealing and fighting over.
Yeah, because I had a few friends that worked in supermarkets and chemists at the time. And apparently it was like you wouldn't even get out of the door. Oh, there's your Cricketot. We're close. We're close.
We're getting there.
Yeah, they wouldn't even get out the door. They would have like the whole pallet to bring out.
Yeah, and they're just being
And
swamped.
people would be like pulling stuff out from the bottom and it would be falling everywhere and then everyone's just like diving on it and
Wow.
feels like an
For
extreme
literally
sport.
nothing.
Yes.
For literally nothing.
Literally, yeah, I still can't believe that there was this like, people misinterpreted news and then all of a sudden we had an actual shortage.
I tell you what, with the potato shortage at the moment, I'd probably go to Blows for some potato gems.
Wait,
like
is there a potato shortage at the moment?
Yeah, so all the frozen potato, I think it's ending now, but like as of maybe the past 2 weeks, there's been no like potato gems or frozen chips and stuff. And yeah, I tell you what, it makes me violent. As a little veggie boy, it's
Oh, Lucario V.
As a little veggie boy, I was like, you know what, I need my potato. I need my 90% of my diet.
Need to go buy some fresh potatoes.
Yeah, that's what I end up doing. Because I finish here so late, it's like, I don't want to wake up poor Brookie by cooking anything. Because that's, once you turn the range hood on and the oven, it's like billion decibels. So I was like, you know what, I'll just get some oven stuff. There's no oven stuff.
Full Gardevoir.
What are those gloves doing?
Cool. And an Oranguru V. That is one of the cards that TCG Live put in my starting deck.
Oh, yes.
Not a fan.
Of the Oranguru?
Not a fan.
He is an intimidating fella. say the least.
Yes. Mind you, I also went to change my deck. I was like, oh, I just won these like other things. Maybe I'll go like try and put those in. I can't remember what they were. I think they weren't a YuGiOh, but they looked kind of similar.
Oh, yes.
So I tried to put those in, and then I saved the deck, and then I left, and it said invalid deck, and I just sort of rage quit.
Cheating. I played like back when it was TCGO, and I'm not sure what happened, but I played against somebody, and it was like a Yu-Gi-Oh game where the moves go for like 40 minutes, and I'm like,
yes.
What is this guy doing? Like, I can't die any further. Please, just let me rest. Here I am with like Go like Polyrath V, and they're like, here is 6 Giratinas. I'm like, okay, this is done.
It's a great time. Or Hisuian Arcanine and Gardenia's Vigor. That gives me a big like Link vibes.
Yeah, with the little green tunic.
Yeah. There you go. We're over halfway through Astro Radiance.
Ah, listen. We got time. We got all the time in the world.
So much time. We'll just be here opening cards forever.
Yeah. I mean, that was my plan anyways. I didn't...
Ooh, a Teddy SR. Another Hisuian Arcanine. Not a holo this time, though.
Yeah, we're not too far in, so if you have just joined us, you've got plenty of time.
I swear, some of these... Ooh, Hello Widear and Trekking Shoes. You know, sometimes I see things in this game and all I think is how much they haunt me in Pokemon Go.
Oh, yes, yep.
That's like, oh, so
like
many.
Wooper, I remember there was always Woopers around, and you're like, ugh.
I always get bloody like Spearows. I'm so over Spearows and Pidgeot. Oh, that's the one that was in Arceus. Hisuian Growlithe and Featherball. Now, I have a friend that's very obsessed with Silver Tempest solely because Vulpix is on the packets.
Yes. We had this conversation last time of Alolan Vulpix.
Hisuian Decidueye. Very nice.
Of Alolan Vulpix versus normal Vulpix?
Yes. I feel like, I don't know, it almost feels like seasonal.
Yeah.
I feel like Alolan Vulpix is very kind of like winter, and I see like regular Vulpix is like an autumn version.
Yeah. I want a Vulpix for every season.
Yes. Oh my god, this is going to be the new evolution.
Give me spring Vulpix and it's a grass type.
Oh yes. Would you do green?
I'm thinking it'd be like this sort of... I mean, I think I'm just thinking of Wordier at this point.
Hisuian Sneasel and Heatran V.
I can't remember what's that deer Pokemon that changes with the seasons?
Deerling?
Yeah, whatever that evolves into. Just give me Vulpix versions of that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so obsessed with the evolutions. I thought I was watching a video the other day that was going to show the new one.
Oh, yes.
I was like so excited, and then I was like, no, if there was a new one, I would have heard about the news before I watched this video.
Someone would have let me know. Like,
it's like every time I see one of those like theory videos, that's the Queen. And I'm like, I know that this isn't confirmed or real. I'm just like hoping that maybe there will be news soon.
Yes. Well, the DLC is apparently meant to be wild for the new game, excuse me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like apparently there's new Pokemon coming in that, which hopefully means, because it's been so long, surely with how much they're pushing EV at the moment, it's like,
literally.
Give me a new evolution.
Surely. She's so popular in Japan that like it has to. That was, oh my god, I was looking at the map this morning of the like the most popular Pokemon by country. There is one country in the world that's favorite Pokemon is Magikarp.
Who is it?
Oman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's obscure.
Yes. Like there's a few that have Gyarados, but I was
Yeah.
like, I saw a Magikarp, I was like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah, it's such a wild like thing. You kind of don't process the scope of Pokemon either. Like
No.
the fact that you can, like, not every country would have a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card sort of
Oh,
thing.
another Medina. No, it spreads so far. And I feel like, I don't know whether it's intentional, but I feel like the fact that there are so many different ones, like, you know that something is going to appeal to every country.
It's
like, there's the map.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that, like, I'll drop that link for the people in the chat. Haiti's favorite Pokemon is Goldeen.
Oh, stunning. Stunning.
Like, you know, Fiji Graveler, like
you can't, like, make that up.
yeah, I know, like...
Oh, Vesala Jewett and Hisuian Lilligant V.
That's the beautiful alternate art.
God,
Skating
she's
on
like
the ice.
ice skating. Oh, so cute.
Like Mozambique's being Gloom.
Gloom?
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's a lot of Pikachus on that map as well.
Yes. Fair few Charizards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I even get, like, you know, Squirtle and like Onyx is another one, especially if you only got like the first season of Pokemon and you're like, wow, Brock's Rock Snake is so cool. But like Graveler, such a weird one.
I hate Graveler. Graveler is one of those Pokemons that if I come across it in a game, I'm running in the opposite direction at all costs.
We apologize to the people of Fiji who listed Graveler as their favorite Pokemon.
I apologize.
She doesn't mean any offense by it.
I just don't like rock people. Oh. No, that's probably also offensive.
Yeah,
I need to stop talking.
Yeah. Apologies to the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Albania, all who have chosen rock Pokemon. Like Lapras makes sense. You know,
yes.
Obviously all the Charizards, even Dragonite.
Like the Aerodactyl is not something I expected.
Yeah. Where's that?
Oh, Hisuian Overqwil. And I'm still surprised that Australia is Machamp.
Yeah.
That's just like not what I expected from us.
No. You would have thought a bit more vanilla like the Pikachu or the... Yeah, there's just some random ones around. Mostly first generation, like...
Oh, Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX.
Such a cool card.
Such a cool card.
Hello Magda, hello Bailey,
Chris.
hello DDC. Old John Om's in the chat.
Nice.
Like Gloom for Ghana.
Yes. I feel like, yeah, Gloom's one of those Pokemon that I just never expected to be anyone's favorite.
Let alone an entire country.
Yeah. It's
Once again,
like,
to the people of Ghana, we apologize. She does not mean any offense by it.
we're sorry about your taste in...
Oh no. She's doubled down. She's doubled down. Saudi Arabia and Lebanon Vaporeon.
Oh, another Lucario V. I do love a Vaporeon.
Did you know biological? No, not going to go into that joke. Spain loving Slowpoke.
Ooh, that's not what I expected from Spain.
Is there anything that's second generation? Or below? Or above, sorry?
I don't know. But also, my eyesight needs glasses.
Yeah, I know. And it's actually not good on that screen. Listen, I'm sitting here pretty... just looking at the things. Yeah, no.
Or Eevee. I love me a Holo Eevee. Or onto Silver Tempest.
Sri Lanka and Seal. Makes no sense. Like, who's doing this research?
Oh god, who's Mankey?
I did just see that. North Macedonia.
Okay. I feel like... is it a bad idea to choose where you travel based on what their favorite Pokemon is?
Listen, I You're going to Oman, so I'm going to say yes, it's probably a bad idea.
I honestly know nothing about Oman, so...
But they love Magikarp.
And Magina V. I mean, that's the important part, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mind you, I'm not sure what that says about me as a person, so I'm not sure what that says about like a country as a whole. I was going to say I haven't seen many Bulbasaurs, but there's a lot of Bulbasaurs on.
Yeah, there's a few popping up. Bosnia and Herzegovina and Uruguay, Argentina.
Or Radiant Alakazam.
Such a pretty card.
It's such a cool card. I feel like it's hypnotizing me, like, right now. I'm not gonna lie, when I first started like collecting Pokemon cards, I thought that like trainer and item cards were just like not worth anything.
Yeah. And then like the supporters are the most expensive ones.
Yeah. And they're the ones I feel like because they're people get like emotionally attached to them.
And also a lot of people love the saucy ones.
Yes. Oh, Golbat. And I feel like there's something about like the more people, like the more Pokemon that they put on a single card, the more people love it as well.
Yes.
It's like hitting all of the things at once. Oh, that is like such a crab. So I love
yes,
Anna.
So I think back, it's 7 years ago now, so it shows how relevant my information is. Simisear was the least popular Pokemon.
I think, from what I read, it was the least popular Pokemon in Japan specifically.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then they made that adorable little...
Oh, it's so cute.
The adorable, like, alternate. That'll bring it back.
Absolutely. That makes me want, like, a Simisear plushie.
Yeah.
Like... Dreepy. So sad. I feel like sometimes I look at Pokemon. It's not gonna. Oh no, there we go.
There we go.
So
oh wow,
sad.
he actually looks depressed.
That looks like me on like a Friday afternoon when I need a nap. Yes, I feel like it does become the waifu cards when it's...
Yeah, absolutely. The most popular card right now is the nurse from who we all suggested you cosplay last week.
Yeah.
She's the most popular at the moment.
Well, I was thinking this morning, I can't remember what got me thinking of it. Oh, Reverse Holy Curlia. I was like, have they ever done like League of Legends trading cards? And I like Googled and the only ones I could find were like fake ones from AliExpress. So
I think they also do like League of Legends League. Like they do like professional players cards.
Or actually that would make a lot of sense. But I was like, I want to collect them, but I only want to collect them so I can get like all the pretty girls.
Yeah.
Gym Trainer and Crocodile.
Absolutely. Well, that's the point.
Because like I definitely, like when I choose a character to play in a game, I definitely do it based on what they look like.
Oh, 100%.
Like, nothing.
Even if they're like the worst zero bottom of the meta,
yes.
you'll learn. You just learn. You're like, all right, I'm going to learn how to play.
Zubat. Yeah, well, that's how I went into Pokemon Unite. I was like, I will main Sylveon.
Yes, no matter. Is Sylveon good in terms of like the meta sort of thing? Like,
not like top tier at all.
But you'll make it work.
But it was funny because I started playing Talonflame, which was like pretty solid. I think, I mean, might not be now, but was pretty solid in the meta. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go for Ho-Oh-V. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go for the pretty one because I love me a pretty card.
Because Pokemon Day is coming up.
Oh. away is that now?
It's Feb 27th, so we're a week away.
Oh my god, is it actually Feb 27th?
Yep.
That's one of my good friends who also loves Pokemon's birthday.
Well, there we go. They usually do some big announcements. So we'll probably get the DLC of Scarlet Violet.
Oh yes.
But then there's...
Kino.
I just want some of these older Pokemon games to be on the Switch, like they kind of did with the DS.
Oh.
Like, so you could have... Oh, Blue and Gold on Switch. There you go.
Ooh, that could be cool. I didn't play any of the games before Arceus, so I am like...
Well, there you go.
very
This will be
keen
your
to go back.
opportunity.
Spinder. I mean, I say that when I haven't finished Violet or Scarlet, but, you know, that's another story.
That is... Listen, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
You just have to do it on stream, and then that way you'll be motivated.
Oh, that's true. It'll, like, force me to finish.
Yeah. Because you know you'll be bullied if you don't finish.
I will. Mind you, I get bullied for not finishing a lot of games. I get people coming in all the time asking, Wallace,
hey, when are you gonna finish playing this one?
Yeah, they're like, oh, have you played this game? And I'm like, I have played it. I'll make no promises about having finished it.
Where I had a little foray into streaming and played the AFL Evolution game, and then
wait, there's an AFL?
Yeah, it's terrible, but that was kind of half the fun. And then my player got injured like 12 minutes into the grand final, and I had to just sit there and suffer.
Stunning.
Yeah, no, and so that was like, you know what, I'm not streaming anymore.
No, that's fine. You don't need to like enjoy playing the game. Not at all.
No. So yeah, he got injured, and then I was just done. I was like, I'm not playing this anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like sometimes when I go and I'm like, I'm going to play some League tonight.
Yeah.
And I think in that moment I realized that there's definitely something wrong with my brain.
Yeah.
Holicha.
My brother's hours on League of Legends are ridiculous.
Oh, mine got crazy over like 2020 during lockdown.
Yes.
Because that was the only game that would run on my little laptop, which meant I had a lot of hours in League, like it was concerning. I never looked at it myself, but I had a friend who went through and he was trying to see how much he played.
Yeah.
And he did all of his friends, so he was looking up everyone's usernames.
Yes, that's always scary.
And then he was like, oh yeah, do you want to know? I was like, no. And he told me anyway, and I was like, that is a concerning.
Yes. That's like, I'm pretty sure everybody here looking at their cherry accounts for how much they've spent. Yes. It's like, nope.
I feel like I've stopped going into my order history on every website.
Yeah.
Unless there's like a pre-order that I'm tracking or something.
Yeah, no, you just have to not do it.
No. Oh, it's another one of those crocheted ones.
Yes. Yeah, they're the ones I was kind of referencing last week. I was like, there's a few people who collect only those cards. Altaria.
No, honestly, I so get that because they're really cool. I feel like if you were the person that crocheted as well, you'd probably be making a lot of money selling like the plushies. Such a intense like thing is crocheting. I have a few friends who do it, and it's just like, how do you do that? I can't even like knit. Like I tried once, Araquanid and Worker. Oh, she's so cute.
Oh yes, she was also very popular. Her and there's like a welder or something.
Yeah.
Also just a saucy female in work gear.
Yes, always the way. They know what audience they're appealing to.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, full Holy Altaria. Oh, that is so cool. So cool.
I'm still on my quest to unsubscribe from every marketing email I get.
I tried a while ago, and I think I got through like 3 companies, and then the 4th one was one of those ones where you have to log in to unsubscribe.
Oh, yeah. Stuff that. If they're doing that, they can absolutely...
Because I just feel like, because the fact is, I'm not going to remember my login or slip off, and Renucleus.
Like, what was one I saw the other day? Like, Kiki K, which was like a little craft store or something.
Yep.
I don't know why I even signed up for that, but I did. And they've been sending me emails. And because I did it because I was waiting on an important email about my trip to Japan, and I was like, I missed it. In amongst...
No.
I caught it just in time because I
Mama.
actively looked for it. But I was like, it was in between like Bunnings, Spotlight, and Netflix. I'm like, nah,
Stunning.
stuff this. I'm done. I'm done with marketing emails.
No, that is so fair enough. I still get Spotlight mail delivered to my parents' place. Because I used to be, that was like one of the first stores I was obsessed with when I was like 14. And so when I signed up, it was like my mum's phone number. And like, yeah, because it was like, it couldn't technically be me, but it was like my name and I had the card. So yeah, every time I see my mum, she hands me like 4 expired envelopes of like Spotlight programs.
And there's just nothing in there that you realistically want to see.
And it won't let me link it to my email. Like I tried to link it and it just like made a new account, which means I can't stop getting them.
Yes.
So I think I'm just going to like forever have Spotlight mail.
You will be haunted.
Very much. If there's any good deals, they're probably expired.
Yeah.
That one. Halfway through Silver Tempest.
Yes.
Or Radiant Jirachi. I'm not gonna lie, I do love the effect on Radiant cards.
Yes.
Even if people are a bit over them. Any sort of like shiny things.
Yes,
Ooh,
definitely.
very nice. Lopunny and Serena. There we go. That's another one of them.
Yeah, there you go. Another one who's probably exceptionally popular.
Absolutely.
A little bit of beef in the chat.
Yes.
Listen, I'll tell you both to put the kettle on in a second. You fellas settle down.
Oh, full art Dragon.
And Jeff, give you both a spanking. Oh, no, they're both gone.
Oh, disappeared.
Yep, Dale from the Great Beyond is...
The Great Beyond.
Yeah,
Welma. Oh, and Rapidash. I feel like everyone has to have a bit of a soft spot for Rapidash.
yes.
Being like,
Dale's in the chat. He is a big deal around here. I'm sure you've heard everybody be like, oh, Dale will be back soon.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Everyone was talking about you when I was in last week.
Yes.
All good fun.
There was no bullying. Please play along.
No bullying.
He just came
It's
back
Aurora.
from America.
Oh, yes. How was it?
He had a great time. Real comfortable sleeping arrangements.
Yes.
Yep.
I feel like America was one of those places I used to really want to go.
Yeah, and then like I went last year, but it's one of those things like with any sort of travel, your wants change over the years, and you're like, oh, I'd love to go to this place, and then a year later you're like,
Yes.
maybe not.
That's what I feel like.
Where's the dream?
Or Japan for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day we'll get there and spend all of my money on Pokemon merch.
Yes.
And like cute anime figures.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, but that is something that I will not let myself get into.
Clang.
The anime figures. Otherwise, I will do myself in.
I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I tried to set myself a rule when I started collecting like pop figures.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, because I bought like 3 at the very first convention I went to because they were on like super sale. And then after that, I was like, I'm not going to become one of those people that like their wallpaper is just like boxes of pop figures. So I set myself a limit. Another clink. Oh, Alolan Vulpix V-Star. There we go. That's your winter vibe.
There it is.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not going to become one of those people. So I can only buy a pop for each of the characters that I cosplay.
Oh, yes.
And so I thought, like, at the end of the day, that would at least, like, motivate me to cosplay or...
or unmotivate you to collect pops.
Yes,
either way.
Absolutely. It sort of worked.
Yeah.
Until I decided, Passimian, full art.
Way better than Rangaroo.
And Archops. Until I decided I was going to collect like all of the Eevees I could find.
Yes.
Which is always the way. But you know, it definitely restrained me for a few years, so that's something.
Lollies for breakfast, cancelled flights, and had an idiot following us everywhere. Pretty good holiday.
Oh, stunning.
That sounds like fun.
I feel like cancelled flights are a requirement for like any trip at the moment.
Yes.
Chimichu?
I've been, touch wood, very lucky in terms of that. I had like 1 million trips cancelled, but once I actually get on, I'm all in.
No, that's good. It's made me think more about, people were telling me like if you get cheap flights, you're more likely to be the first people to get kicked off. Yeah. Oh, Rayquaza VMAX.
Yes.
Very nice card. It's made me think probably not twice, maybe 3 times about buying cheap flights. Yeah. I'm now like, maybe do I just spend more?
Yeah, it's a hard one. Because, you know, the more you spend on flights, the less you have to spend on anime figures and Pokemon merch.
Oh, exactly. Oh my god, another crochet. There's little crochet flowers around too. Oh.
Yeah. But then again, I'm like that with hotels. I'm like, I'll sleep in some weird dungeon with 4 other people. Like, yeah, why not?
Some weird dungeon.
Yeah, figure it out. Unfortunately, the better half, she's a bit more, listen, if I don't have a bed to sleep in, you're in trouble. It sucks to be me.
Fair. I do feel like I don't think you need like the fanciest place ever when you travel. But I guess want somewhere you're like comfortable.
You don't want to be sleeping on bunk beds, is what you're saying, right?
Basically. I was watching a video the other day of someone staying in it was a hostel, but you could
rent the whole room, sort of thing?
Yeah, or Regidragovi. And so these 2 friends went and they got back like late at night. They'd gone out for a couple of drinks and they came back. And there was just someone else sleeping in their beds. And I was like, I've stayed in a hostel like a couple of times, but it's usually like a big enough group that you don't have to interact with like anyone you don't know. But yes.
As long as I'm not sleeping on a bunk bed, I'm fine. Yeah.
Damage pump.
Have you been travelling before?
Not heaps. I went to the UK a couple times as a kid.
That's cool.
Because that's sort of, all of my family is over in Scotland. So in those days, it was not Pokemon. It was a heavy obsession with Doctor Who.
Oh, wow.
Rosary.
Well, you're in the right place for it.
Yes. So when I went over, that was sort of like how my parents would keep me occupied for like the month we'd be there to visit family, is they'd bribe me with like Doctor Who magazines and Doctor Who books. And yes, I ended up with a lot of like little bits and pieces of plastic crap in the shape of like Daleks.
It's like, oh, buy this magazine and you get like a little magnet of, you know, a Dalek or lots of like Matt Smith posters as well when that came around. Very good fun. Aerodactyl V-Star. So yeah, honestly, that's most of what I remember about Scotland. Yep. And also they have really good like pick and mix lollies. Oh yes.
Like some really like niche stuff that I don't know, you don't think is going to be good, and then you try it and realize that you can't get it anywhere else, and you've sort of like taken advantage of an experience you're never going to get again.
That is my least favorite thing about
Pikachu
traveling.
VMAX.
Oh wow, there it is.
That is so cool. I love me a Chunky Chew.
Yes, the VMAX one, very popular. Any sort of Pikachu that's like a weird rarity, people swarm towards.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I just love anything where Pikachu looks like his old chunky
the OG era sassy Pikachu.
Oh, yes.
The joys of traveling and then not being able to find the things you like while traveling.
Oh, yes.
I was in Germany and got this soda, and I tried to cook it myself. I tried to find it. I tried to import it. Like, I was considering like becoming a wholesaler for them in Australia. Yeah, I have a friend coming across from Germany at the end of the year. So fingers crossed. I was like, hey, listen here, bring back.
Scottish cuisine is lollies, chips, and cans of drink, but when you say cans of drink, it is exclusively Iron Brew.
Which you're a big fan of.
I love Iron Brew so much. A friend of mine, Hariyama, I love these like extra details you get in some of these ones.
Like the fusion ones.
I had a friend bring me Iron Brew at the last convention that I was at. I was like, oh my god, this is brilliant.
Yes. In Germany, I had to buy 6 different bowls of water from a vending machine before one wasn't sparkling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, actually, like, even thinking back to the restaurants, a lot of them just defaultly gave you sparkling water.
I mean, I found, this is like, oh god, a while back, I got quite drunk at a friend's birthday party. And I was heading home on the train and I really needed water.
Yes.
So I went to the vending machine and I got water and then realized the only water they had after I had taken a sip was sparkling water. And it was like possibly one of the biggest like letdowns.
Sparkling water is good when you want sparkling water, but if you're just looking to slam down some water because you're dehydrated and it like...
Yeah, especially if you don't know.
Yeah.
Like you think it's normal water and then we'll shop it and glass to you.
You know, I have a soda stream, and so like the amount of times that I forget that I've done it, I go to drink from the bottle and it's like, oh, whoops, I've just been blasted in the face by CO2.
Yes.
Iron Brew in Australia is not the same as in Scotland. It's missing the secret ingredient. What's the secret ingredient?
It's always flat in Australia. Like by the time, that's what I hate is that like you can theoretically get Scottish stuff in Australia, but British like chocolates and stuff, Colorado's Experiment and Giratina V. Like it just doesn't survive the travel because it's too hot here, which means like I love like Tunnock's tea cakes.
Oh, yes.
So good. But they're always like by the time they get here, like the marshmallows shrunk on the inside and they've usually like crushed the chocolate and you know, Iron Brew's always flat.
It's been kicked around on the plane.
Oh yes. So yeah, having it like here and having it in Scotland are two very different experiences.
Absolutely.
We go Gliscor.
Oh. Heather, I believe you have Josh's jacket on the back of your chair.
There you go. No, you were so fun. Missed opportunity.
Why do you have so many phones?
I struggled to handle one.
Was it not end up being there? No, not me.
Or Radiant Historian Sneasler. I really don't know how anyone can like cope with 3 phones.
Yeah, I had 2 for a bit and it drove me nuts, and so then I just combined them into one. Not like mechanically or anything, just put them together.
Yeah, I feel like I would just get so confused.
Yeah.
It's like anytime I go to message someone, I would do it on the wrong phone. Oh, Spiritomb. It's like big Halloween vibes. Or just like chem lab explosion vibes.
Does Tabby still... listen, Tabby's on an island somewhere, mate. I don't reckon he survived the trip. $1 million idiot.
Landoris.
The only thing he looks at on his old one are his notes, so the notes in his phone which can be transferred, he doesn't want to do it. Listen, nothing surprises me about him anymore.
Would you ever go on a reality TV show?
Oh, absolutely. I have a friend who... a friend of a friend. I know them well enough. Who was on Survivor this time around, and so I'm trying to get him to put in a good word for me.
Ink J and Orbital.
Absolutely. This place would fall apart without me, but, you know, it happens.
But, like, it would be good fun for a bit.
Yeah. I'd absolutely.
I really wanted to apply. I mean, I actually started applying until I found out when uni went back, but I wanted to be on the new season of Hunted.
Yes.
Because I used to watch the British show when it came out in, like, 2014, and I was obsessed. And I remember, Giratina Vista. My friend and I would walk to school together, and we were like the only two people our age that I think
watched it, sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in Australia, because it was really hard to get a hold of. But yeah, so we would like walk to school and plan like what we would do and like how we would like hide from people, and you know, it was sort of like if it ever happened in Australia.
Yeah. And then it happened.
Well, yeah, I saw like the posters at the tram stop one day, and I was like, how did I miss this?
Yeah, where was the casting call?
Yeah, so I was going to do it. I started an application, Paragon 2. I started the application, and then I realised that filming was over when uni went.
Uni?
So if I did well, I would miss a few too many weeks of uni. But they sent me like 10 follow-up emails because I didn't finish my application. And I was like, I feel like if I'd done it, I probably would have gotten in.
Yeah, next time.
Next time, yeah.
That's not who I know, Maggie. No, on this season of Survivor.
Marchop and Aerodactyl V.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about applying.
Yeah,
if there was a cherry Survivor, and so this is the first time I've ever seen it on a Survivor. This time they just voted out the dickhead first.
Oh my god!
Like they're just the person who nobody liked. They were gone first. Everyone abandoned all strategy of taking out the top dog or alliances, and just like, you know, you have made our lives worse by existing. Get off the island, you bitch! Like, go get on. And so they voted her off.
I love it. I think it was.
Oh, a real team bonding moment. So of course, Damo would be first to go.
I feel like there was a season I watched the start of where it was people, or Galarian Berserker V. Oh, another card that they made me put in my
in your
TCG
starter
Live deck. No, I just remember like this one guy who was like known in America for being like really good at like scheming and all that stuff. And then they stuck him in a group of, like, he came over from America to be on the Australian Survivor. With like returning people. And no one was having a bar of it. Like they did, like he was being so, like he thought he was being so sneaky, but it was so like obvious what he was doing the whole time.
Yeah, well, I've had people like from America who are literally like, oh man, we love the Australian Survivor.
Yeah.
We love Australian Survivor. It's the best one. Yours and South Africa's. And I'm like, okay.
I mean, I remember my mum telling me that she watched like the first season of Australian Survivor and it failed because they severely underestimated the capabilities of Australians. So the Australians just aced every challenge.
Yeah, listen, what, it's hot? Man, we live in Brisbane, it's hot.
Oh, we have to walk through the bush? Easy.
Yeah, that's fine, man. That was getting to school.
Yeah.
Oh, there's animals that might stab you. Man, we have dudes wearing bum bags who might stab us. Like,
It's like there's an animal that might stab me in the bathroom every time I go. Like, it's so fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mimikyu and Hishu and Zorak.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. People when I was over in the States last were like, man, we have a VPN to watch Australian Survivor.
Oh my God.
Like, that's so strange.
And here we are thinking that like America has all the good stuff.
No.
I was on a reality TV show once.
Ooh.
Nothing I think has ever been broadcast in Australia. But I used to do Scouts.
As in like knot tying and...
Yeah, like knot
hectic.
tying, camping, hiking, British bulldogs that got renamed multiple times because people broke arms.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so there's this British show, it's kind of, if anyone's seen House Hunters, it's sort of like that.
Yeah.
Except that they try and sort of like integrate them into the society of another country. So it's sort of like a family will come over and they'll get shown a few houses and they'll try some activities to like try and convince them that they like the country. So it was like the Australian version, and they came down and the kids did Scouts and the dad was like a Scout leader in the UK. And so we'd set up this whole day and they were like, you can be like on camera.
Yeah.
And you can do all like, we're going to set up a bunch of activities so like the film crew can do whatever. And I think there was a little girl and a boy that was about my age were the two kids. And so the girl went, I don't know why they did this, but the girl went and did like the baking.
Yeah.
And so they made some like damper and like cooked it on the fire. And then the guy, we had to like build a fire and like do some, full art Gengar.
The big joint in the background.
Love it. The knives look kind of very aggressive.
Yes.
So we did that, except that they told us like, they were like, all right, so you don't look at the camera. Yep. Because it will look weird, just like do something normal. And I was like 12, so normal was, a bit interpretable.
Yeah, what's normal?
So I realized afterwards that I'd spent the entire time staring straight into the camera.
Down the barrel.
While, like, this guy, like, while they were trying to interview the boy, and he was, like, really anxious. Like, out of everyone there, he did not want to be there. Like, the whole, like, experience was really, like, overwhelming, and I think he was struggling with it a bit.
Of course.
But yeah, so I looked down the whole time, and then he was like crying. So my friend and I were there just trying to like comfort him.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to do Scouts. I don't want to be in Australia.
He's like, I don't want to be in Australia. Australia sucks. And we're like, look, it's not
fine.
that bad.
It's fine.
Or Delphox V and Radiant Gardevoir.
Yeah. You'll learn to love it.
Yeah, and then they did this whole bit at the end where like the producers were like, oh yeah, you guys have to like walk up the road. Like you can say goodbye to everyone afterwards, but you need to like pretend you're all saying goodbye now. And we watched them go away and there's just like the boy like trying to pretend that he's not crying because the producer has told him to not cry.
I hate Australia.
All of it got cut out.
That's so funny.
Like, yeah, my dad downloaded it. He, like, burned it on a CD that's somewhere at my parents' house. So, like, I have a copy of the episode somewhere.
It's just a depressed kid who just had to do Scouts.
Yeah. He's just, like, in the background because they didn't want to put him, like, front and center on it.
Oh, no. I hate Australia. I hate reality television.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that they never actually moved out here. But, like, who knows? No. Maybe they did.
Yeah. Kid knows how to tie a knot, but he's severely depressed.
Yes. Because that's all you need, right? Yeah. You just need to know how to tie some knots.
Yeah, a few of my family are super into Scouts, and like they are crazy. Like they could start a fire in the backyard if they wanted
Galarian Berserker V.
Are you Palmy or Palmer?
Palmer.
Yep.
Palmer all the way. Don't come talking to me about Palmies.
Oh no. Magda likes to start this one because it starts a lot of fights in the chat, and he's a agent of chaos.
Look, I think the Valentine's stream I did, I learned that like foods are one of the most controversial topics.
Yeah, and Magda is the cause of it. He will do that just to start fights.
Yes,
because he's like the little Santa Claus of being a dickhead.
Santa Claus.
Like if. You know, it's quiet, and every couple of months he brings this little chaos package down the chimney just to ruin your night.
Fair. You crazy, Melbourne. Well, maybe we are, but, you know, Melbourne's great down here.
I don't know what I say anymore because, again, grew up in Sydney. I've definitely assimilated on the potato cakes.
Oh, yes.
So I say potato cakes now. Again, like you're there, you don't want to be talking to like the big fish and chip shop guy. He's behind the counter. He's like, and he'd be like potato scallops because they make fun of you. I learned that pretty quickly.
Tinamo and Volo. No, I still can't quite believe that McDonald's didn't like regionally name the scallops.
For what it's worth, it got everybody talking about it, which is, you know, good on them.
That's the marketing.
Yeah.
But no, I had them ages ago and they were like I don't know that I've ever eaten something and actually thought that tastes like cardboard until I ate the McDonald's potato scallop.
Yeah, they were rough. You would rather just go to your local fish and chip shop and get a nice big one for the same price.
Yes. But I was like, you know, I'm going to try it. Mind you, I guess the one that I went to also ran out of the chicken salt. So I just had like plain scallop.
Enjoy your just a weird tasting potato.
Yeah, just potato with some batter on it. Oh, Pikachu V.
Nice with the red in the background.
Card. There we go. And they've got one more.
Final pack of the break.
One. Almost rid of me.
Oh, no. Imagine Bailey on Survivor. It'd be awful. You could use him as he's so tall, at least he could hold up the structure.
I feel like you always need a tall person and a short person on Survivor.
Yeah.
Like you need people that cover all the bases.
Yeah, someone who can crawl into like little holes to win challenges and stuff. Like
Squavit and Pidgeot V.
There we go. And that is Pokemon Break 12789 done.
There we go. Well, I hope you all had
welcome.
a bit of fun.
I hope you enjoyed your first break.
I did. It was so much fun. I've never opened that many Pokemon cards in a row ever. So
get used to it.
Quite thrilling.
Here we go. The first, listen, you'll learn to hate cards. No, I'm joking.
Everyone that works here
just no. We all still love some sort of cards, no matter what.
I mean,
so
that's good.
That's good.
It's good to like your job.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that goes okay. Well, Heather, once again, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you very much for having me.
Get very excited because this is going to be a permanent thing now.
Yes, you're seeing more of my face.
Yes. But we'll be back soon. Until then, folks, keep it tight. Have yourselves a good evening and